Hi everybody, I'm Anna.
Derek.
Dan.
So we've got a new character in the show today. We're with Happy Karma.
He is a character.
Character's right.
Okay, so why don't you guys share? I feel like I shouldn't be in the middle here. Why don't you share how you guys know each other and why Dan's here right now? I'm so excited.
Dan is my cousin-in-law. So
Yeah.
my Dan's married to my dad's first
Too much
cousin.
information.
Yep.
Don't manage this. Anyway, I was in Dan and Linda's wedding when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
And so that was a long time ago, 42 years ago.
42 going on 43,
Okay.
yeah.
And as you know, we're at our greenhouse at 9th and Barton,
The Temple House.
the Temple House, and we've had it for a couple years now. I guess that's fair to say. And
That's what the numbers show, honey.
we've just found out that Dan's great-grandparents lived in this house.
So when we did our first YouTube video, because we're doing a series, y'all are watching probably episode 3 now. Your wife, Linda, and I are friends on Facebook, and she saw the YouTube video and commented, and then I think your sister did too.
I think she did,
Yeah,
yeah.
what is your sister's name?
Debbie.
Yes, Debbie commented,
yeah.
and I was like, who's this Debbie? And I was like, Hollingsworth. And then I saw it show up for you, and I was like, that must be.
Yep.
Okay, so who were your grandparents?
So my grandparents were Joe and Lucy Bell Hollingsworth, and so she had 3 kids by a previous husband who was a doctor who died when all the kids were little. He caught smallpox or the flu, I'm not sure.
Okay.
She was a single mom for several years. She met Mr. Hollingsworth. Don't know all the details of that. They got married and then ultimately moved back from the country to here. Mr. Hollingsworth's father, Mr. Hollingsworth, my papa, was born the same year Temple was born.
Yeah, because
1881.
this house
yeah.
was built in 1884.
84. Temple, I think, didn't do this.
1881.
Yeah, so
Yep,
he was
yep,
born then.
Okay.
His dad, Tom Hollingsworth, was like one of the original citizens, bought a lot when they did the original lot sale in 1881, had a hardware store, and
I love this. This is so
the
fun.
family story is he was one of the first people who owned a car in this area.
No.
So
Yeah, because there's a horse tie. There are 2 horse tie-ups.
Yeah.
over on this house.
Yep. And so my memories of this house go back to when we were small. So early 60s through probably early 70s, all the families, so all the cousins of the 3.
And the house has always been here.
Always been here.
Okay.
Of the 3 cousins, all their kids and grandkids, we would come here on Christmas Eve.
Oh my God.
And have a deal. The fireplace is all going, and Mama, Lucy Hollingsworth, played the accordion and the harmonica. And she would sing and carry on, tell stories, great storyteller. My sister, who's 6 years older, says she could tell some raunchy
Debbie?
stories.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Debbie. I never heard the raunchy story, but just so many great memories wrapped up here. And then, we'd come here and eat a little bit and sing and carry on. Then all the families would go to their respective homes. Excuse me, for Christmas. But it's like all
this
these.
was Christmas Eve.
This was Christmas Eve.
So just like when I grew up, my grandparents, that's where we always were Christmas Eve. It was that's just the way it was. And then Christmas Day we did our own thing, but it's such a great memory.
And it's interesting that a relatively short span of time, and you can ask any of my cousins, the memories of that are just very, very vivid and vibrant, and just kind of one of those things you'll just take with you to the end of your days.
Was
it's just
there,
really special.
well, so I'm a life coach, and I just taught a holiday course. And one of the things that I do in the holiday course is I bring people back to their favorite childhood memory. So obviously you've got a lot of them here. I'm curious, because smell is so, is such a good memory maker. Were there any certain smells?
Yes,
in the
there's a
house?
smell and a sound. The fireplace smell,
Yeah.
and the crackling and popping of
Yeah.
the fireplace,
Yeah.
and then maybe secondary to that was her playing the accordion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So,
That is a great smell.
So Dan,
The accordion's not a smell, is it? Thank you.
Yeah. So Dan has not. When we just got together, like minutes before
He
shooting
just
this.
came from a meeting, so
Yeah.
you haven't been inside since. you were
No,
little.
so we're about to
Maybe
do that.
not, yeah,
We're about to do that right
yeah,
now. When's the
yeah.
last time you've been in here?
There's a chance that I might have been here at some subsequent iteration, but pretty much the last time I spent any time in here was probably when I was 10 years old or 11,
And you're how old
50
now?
years ago.
50 years ago. Okay,
Yeah.
so come on.
Wow, that's good.
Okay.
I bet the steps are not as good as they were back then.
No, we had a lot of fun on this porch.
I was going to say, this
wraparound
wraparound
yeah.
porch.
Yeah, we would be carrying on that, and
Nowadays you could ride a razor scooter around there.
I bet. Oh wow,
That's what our kids would do.
Wow, man.
Was it this wallpaper?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did the Hollingsworth sell it? Did they sell it to the Roskis?
No.
Because it was originally, if you guys, I don't know if we said this in the last video, it was going to be a beauty salon.
Okay.
And that's what she bought it for. And it was, do you remember when it was Pepto-Bismol pink?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do
me
remember
too, because
that.
I grew up in the
remember-
neighborhood too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember when it was pink. And then I think they must have painted it green. I'm not sure if the Roskies
I like the
painted
green.
it.
We're probably gonna keep it green.
Roski. I knew
yeah.
a Roski. I went
Yeah,
to
there were
school for
3.
Roski.
You probably went to school with the daughter, Diane.
There was a Doris or Doris.
Diane's her married name? Oh, no.
Roski.
Okay.
But she goes by
Maybe
something
we-
different.
Okay,
yeah, there are
okay.
2 brothers, Marvin.
That's
and,
not
and it doesn't
Dawn's
matter.
name.
It doesn't
I don't know
matter.
who. I don't really know
Yeah.
the whole lineage of who they sold
Well,
it
they
to.
had
But
it
they
for-
bought it to the parents bought it.
Okay.
They had it for a long time to
Yeah.
do a beauty shop here, but they never really did anything. So
There's Linda.
So
Seriously?
and then we
Hi,
bought-
come on in.
Linda wants to.
Oh yeah, get on, get
Linda
on
wanted
here.
to get on camera.
You're
So this is the fireplace. It's I don't know.
great. I love
Was
it.
this a wood burning fireplace?
Yes.
It would have been wood burning, but now it looks like.
Okay, so everybody, this is Dan's other half, Linda. She's responsible for bringing us all together.
That's true.
Isn't this so fun? And now
Amazing.
we're restoring his great grandparents'
I
house.
know. That means you get to pick the
I
paint color.
mean, talk about
Nice.
full circle. You get to what?
Pick the paint color.
No,
just-
that's not what's happening.
I picked
Sorry,
the paint.
Dan.
I picked the
I'm
paint
not
color.
I'll tell you
colorblind. I'm
what.
color agnostic though. So.
Okay.
And y'all may have already said this, but Derek was in our
wedding.
wedding.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Did y'all already cover that?
We did.
We
cover
did.
that.
Yeah, good timing, good timing. You're so soft. What is this?
There's a picture
Oh
of,
my gosh, stop it.
of the great-grands.
Love it.
Wait, is this?
That was one
This
of
is
the
Dan?
little Christmas
Where are
Eve
you, Dan?
upper right.
Oh, there.
This is
yeah,
Dan.
yeah, there you are.
Is this in the house?
That's
do we
so
think?
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it
is
is.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here, take a look.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give that back to
Oh,
you.
it's been so long since I've been in this house.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so y'all keep walking around. No, keep walking around. So we just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the history of this house because it really is so special. And also we don't have a lot of progress on the house yet. It was Thanksgiving and now it's Christmas, and so realistically we won't have a lot of progress until January. And that's kind of the nature of flipping. I don't want to even use the word flipping because we don't really flip houses, but restoring a beautiful old home. And we've never done a home this, oh, maybe we have. We have done homes this old, but we haven't done one that's got this much character. So if you are into historic homes of any kind, please hit subscribe. Please follow along. Say what you want us to do in some of the comments. We've already gotten some really good comments. There's so much space. It's 3,500 square feet. It's an incredible home, and our hope is that it is filled with those kinds of memories of Christmas Eve, of the fireplace crackling. I don't know about an accordion. That seems a little dated. Maybe more of a piano, maybe a guitar. But if you have an accordion, cool. But if you are looking for a historic home in anywhere in Texas, make sure you follow along and stay involved in this project. I think that we'll realistically have this ready in the spring, maybe summer of 2025. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna let them keep doing their family thing, and we'll be back next week with another episode. Thank you guys, bye.